This old T5 that we got in Berger's car here has seen better days. It works, but it grinds, I think, in every single gear. And it's just worn out. It's still a good transmission. It'd be a good one to rebuild, but it's, trust me, y'all, it's seen better days. It vibrates like hell in 5th gear and, you know, yeah. So we are about to upgrade to this. That's right. We got a TKX from Hanlon Motorsports for Berger's car. And not only did we get the TKX, we got the whole package. So let's go ahead and show you guys what comes with this, and then we'll talk about the TKX a little bit. So this is the package that Michael bought. It's gonna come with your TKX, TKO bell housing. Now you pick your clutch. He chose the bad boy, the RXT. That way you don't ever have to worry about it anymore. Over here, they also sell your flywheels, throwout bearings, pilot bearings. You got your pivot stud that comes with it. Also, the cool thing is Hanlon uses stiflers. Look at that. We didn't even have to call stiflers. They go ahead, and in the package deal, you can get this included. And stiflers always hooks you up with all the bushings and everything that you need. So this is the cross member that we have for his car. So if you guys want to know, there it is. This works in most all your Fox bodies. It's what I've used forever. Something I want to talk about and mention is that we work with Hanlon Motorsports for you guys. About 2 to 3 times a year, we'll run specials where you can save up to $250 off of a transmission kit. We actually have one running right now, but it ends today. So it's a good idea to keep check on my social media because I don't post a lot, but when I do, it's usually stuff like discount codes and things like that. So we'll have you guys another discount code coming up from Hanlon here real soon, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, Michael and Andrew are actually going to be doing the majority of this install. They're at the store right now picking up some stuff, so I'm sure this is going to be an interesting day with those two. So when they get back, I'll go ahead and start showing you guys the process. So oftentimes I get the question of, you know, what's better, the T56 or the TKX? I have owned both transmissions. So I've had 2 Terminators with T56s and I've had 1 TKX. If I was doing a Fox body or something like the 65, it's got a TKX in it. It seems to be the transmission that fits a little better. It's a little lighter, probably. That is a heavy transmission though, just so you guys know that. It reminds me a lot more of the T5, so I encourage you guys, if you're looking to upgrade your transmission, look into the TKX or T56, that's fine, either way. Doesn't matter what it is, whatever you like. If there's a certain transmission that you like, don't let anybody talk you out of it. Go that route. I'm actually a T5 lover, but if you're gonna be putting some serious power down, that TKX back there is really the way to go.
Nope, wrong again.
Jesus.
Fired.
Yep. Berger, what bolts you taking out? You taking the wrong ones out, bro.
You taking a bell housing bolt out?
Hell yeah. Oops. Oh, that long extension.
His nose got way.
Yeah, broke the
It's probably the, give me that some. I bet I could get it off.
Berger, you did an awesome job on all of this under here.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. You know, anytime you're doing a transmission, that is obviously the time to come in and spray up under here. It makes them look so much better. And the thing is, they can be dented up, beat up, rusted up. It doesn't matter. If you get a fresh coat of satin black under the bottom, it just makes them look so much better. Look at that. You guys saw this thing earlier. Dude, whoever, somebody needs to stop tightening. Berger, somebody, every nut and bolt on this car is way too tight. And you're a Berger, so it's gotta be you. They've got pretty much everything out. We're ready to start going back in with this clutch, and there's a few things that I wanna talk to y'all about before we get started here. There are a few things that you need to know about these. And one is kind of how they work and how they stack. Yeah. One thing I want you guys to know is on these little lineup pins here that you tap in, you can take them and run them like on a sander or something like that and put more of a point on them, because they do tend to mushroom out as you tap these things in, and they will cause trouble sometimes. I've had it happen before. Just round them off a little bit. All right, so how this will work is you have 2 clutches. So you got a flywheel side, bottom. You got a top side, flywheel side. So obviously, I'm just gonna put one clutch in. There again, it says flywheel side, that's your flywheel. Then that pressure plate's gonna go on that ring. And then you're gonna have, there again, the second one, flywheel side, which will be that way. And that's it, y'all. That is your twin disc clutches. So these things line up the same way. Just remember, you got 2 clutches that you got to line up. So make sure it goes all the way through. Just make sure that they both line up and you should be good to go. Tighten it all down. We'll let the guys get back to work. I have to go to work in the morning, so I'm not going to be able to stay out here the whole time. But Berger, look, if we don't get the footage, it's Berger's fault. He said he's going to do a little bit of video for me tonight. And then, like I said, once he gets this done, we'll go for a drive. We'll get his reaction. You want to make sure that you put the correct weight. So this flywheel comes with 2 different weights. The small one's going to be your 28, and the big one's going to be your 50. What did you?
I don't know. Welcome back to the Brutal Channel.
We almost got this piece of
Ow.
No, we'll just put it on time lapse. We ain't gonna have nothing fruitful on this anyway.
You can't say that, Andrew.
Dagnabbit. You rated it up. Quack, quack, quack. Stop video.
You gonna commentate?
No. Okay, you stop video. It's your transmission. You gotta say something.
We're putting
Alright, let it down.
transmission in.
Alright, y'all, we got the TKX in the car. I've got to go to work here shortly, but we forgot to video most of it, but there really wasn't a whole lot to video. It's a pretty simple install. We did have a question about the pressure plate, so we had to stop and do some reading, and the instructions that the McLeod RXC comes with are pretty good. We just wanted to make sure our gap between the throwout bearing and the pressure plate was set perfectly, because these clutches are pretty expensive. I don't want to mess one up. But other than the pressure plate, and we had to do some slotting on the cross member to make the transmission mount slide up or slide over just enough to make the transmission mount line up. But other than that, there wasn't really a whole lot to it. It's a pretty simple install. We haven't driven the car yet. We just got it off the lift. We're still trying to clean up, but
Berger, I'm gonna drive your car.
all right.
And we're gonna see about this TKX deal. So I'm gonna drive Berger's car. There you go. Check out this TKX. So you say you like it though, before we go any further.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So you like it. The clutch feels great. I think y'all got this adjusted out great. Does it shift good? I mean, you like it?
Oh yeah, yeah, this shit's great.
Yeah, I think everything's good.
Touchy.
Very.
Get whiskey throttle quick.
Oh yeah.
That exhaust leak is terrible.
Yeah, it is. So we're not gonna beat on the car. I just want to drive it, see how it feels. So far, everything feels real good. If I can keep bucket. Oh, dude, that clutch is sweet. Notice about it, as soon as you let off the clutch, there's no like snap. It doesn't just release. It's real smooth.
Yeah, that's really smooth.
You know, because on all my cars, as soon as you go to let off, it engages and you feel that surge, that bump. This car doesn't seem to do that. Twin disc, baby. Oh yeah, that's so smooth.
Yeah, shifter's really smooth.
Look at that. Dude, that's awesome. Did you notice that about it too?
Yeah, it's like
yeah, as soon as you let off of it, I don't know how to explain it. It is a very smooth engagement.
Yeah.
That's badass. I'm gonna have to get one of these clutches. This is awesome. Clutch pedal feels good too. got some here, buddy.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, this is sweet. Right up here. Wow, I love it. My first thoughts are the engagement on the clutch is just super, super sweet. So like going from gear to gear, you know, a lot of times when you let off the clutch, you can feel it. This is just such a smooth engagement. The car is almost like, it feels like an automatic in a way, in a sense. But that's just normal driving. Now we hadn't got into it, but we're trying to, you know, work the clutch in right, not break it. So
Yeah.
but I love it though. Was it worth the money?
To me, yeah.
Well, I think so. You got a transmission that's not going to break.
Yep. Exactly. That was my.
Or easily, at least. We may take some time and sit down and talk with you guys about if this is the right combination for you. I don't think this combination is right for everybody. If you have the money, absolutely. But if you're looking for something a little more budget and you're not making, you know, high horsepower, you're not beating the absolute shit out of it, there are other options out there for sure. But this thing feels a lot like a T5. It's a little stiffer, but it reminds you of a T5. You don't feel out of place. It doesn't feel like a T56 for sure. So anyway, all right, y'all, that's it. We're going to wrap this one up. And as always, thanks for watching.